New developments in El Cajon where emotions ran high inside a courtroom today as a man who admitted to crimes against children apologized to his victims. 10 News reporter Jennifer Jensen is live. Jen, his victims had messages of their own.
They did, Kimberly. It was right here inside the El Cajon courthouse where actually family members addressed him first, talking about their disappointment, but also saying how they hope that he uses this time behind bars to think about what he has done. But it was a victim who talked about his pain from 25 years ago.
I'm very, very sorry. I don't know what I can do to change this. All I can do is try to move forward.
An apology in court from Tony Burleson Sr., apologizing to his 5 victims for his actions, from molesting the boys in their teens, one nearly 25 years ago.
The fear, the guilt, the shame, and the low self-esteem.
Detectives began their investigation last May after this man, known as John Doe, called police and claimed Burleson molested him decades ago. Sky 10 was above the scene last May when police say the 43-year-old father and firearms trainer was found sleeping in his yellow Hummer outside of this church and daycare in Tierra Santa. Detectives say he had been on the run for 36 hours after learning about the investigation. As part of a plea deal, he was sentenced to 2 years, 8 months behind bars. He could have faced 6 years.
In this case, meant that each of the victims didn't have to testify at a preliminary hearing or at a trial, which was a huge selling factor and is something that was very important to the families.
Also important, his apology.
They don't deserve to be with you. I'm very sorry.
I think that's huge. I think that is a very big step in healing.
Although you did hear John Doe address Burleson inside the courtroom, it's important to note that he was actually not part of this case because of statute of limitations laws here in California, but he was a very important part in this case. Had he not reported it, Burleson would have never been facing any jail time. We are live here in El Cajon. Jennifer Jensen, 10 News.